Hi there, it's Tania from Tatty Treasures. Hello and welcome back. If you're new, then welcome aboard. It's always nice to have new people join us. If you don't know, we do have a Facebook group called Tatty Treasure and Friends. All the links will be in the description, and also the links to my moderators and admin in the Facebook group. Their YouTube channels are also linked down below. There's also links on how to find me and ways to support my channel. Thank you very much as always to all my Patreons and my Buy Me a Coffee supporters. As always, I really do appreciate your help. Without you, you know, I wouldn't have the time to be able to devote it to videoing every single day. And as always, thank you for being here, thank you for liking, for watching, and for giving me some waffle in the comments. So without further ado, let's get on. So we're here today to do some more in the envelope folio. I'm absolutely loving how it coming together. It's funny because, you know, when you start, I kind of get, you know, what my base is going to be. I'll get a few envelopes out and, you know, whatever kit I'm working with. And I kind of think, you know, that'll go here. And on this one, you know, the things have gone where I originally said. But then, you know, there's things like, you know, I'd not thought about this bit at the top, this bit. So, you know, all the add-on bits that you add to it. And then the project just kind of evolves. And I absolutely love that. And I think that is why I do like the altered file folders and these folio type things, because yeah, they just evolve. And yeah, a journal evolves, but it's all on separate pages. This, it's like, oh, I just love it. I really love it. I don't think I'm ever going to get fed up doing these kinds of folios and things. So anyway, what have I done since the last time I saw you? So I sewed the top first because I wanted a line of stitching, but obviously it was a pocket, so I didn't want to sew it down. And then I sewed this piece onto the card, and I've put that lovely layaway tag in, what I did on on one of the Roxy challenges. So I've done that, and obviously we stuck the owl on. Just put this bit of washi tape down. That's from Your Creative Studio as well, and I just thought that finished that off lovely. This was an idea I had after I came off filming. I thought, oh, I'd got two pieces of vellum. Where could I use the other one? I ummed and ahed, should I use it there or should I use it there? And I liked it there. So I've got this piece out, which is going to end up being a flip-up notebook. I'm contemplating having a big tag in there, but I want a big tag anyway, because it's either going in there or I'm having a pocket here and it's going in there. Apart from having a big pocket, I've not really thought about this side at all. I've not got a lot of kit left. Well, I don't think I've got any kit left, to be honest. I've just pulled a few more tags out of my stash, what I thought was, you know, pretty this time of year type thing. Still got one envelope, still got a decoupage pocket, still got all these tags where, you know, I don't really want to put another one of those in here. In fact, I'm going to take those out because I probably won't use another one. I've got one pocket left. I've got this oddment left, what would need backing. I'm not going to put any more sticky notes in, so again I'll take that out, and that's it. That's all I'm left with. So whatever I want to put here, you know, I'm going to have to make, Or I did think I could perhaps get my box down from Botanicals and other woodland. I think I've about run out of anything woodland in there, but there might be something that fits perfect in there. So that's a thought. Here, this is where I've put the waterfall. I've sewn across there, and I just stuck it at the top and the bottom to make a belly band, and I put another one of those lovely postcards in. Absolutely love that one. And this is acorns as well, so I thought that fitted nice. I think that's all I've done. What I did pull out, I did go through my embellishments, because I was kind of thinking, well, I don't really want another pocket there. But I thought this would go nice. I did pull out, because I've got a few of these, but this one did seem to go nice, and I didn't know if to stick it at the top and the bottom. And then I've got this card, which isn't really this time of year, but colour wise I thought that fitted very nice. And then that would still be pretty flat. Yeah, it's made it, you know, bump out a little bit, but nothing too much. So I think that's going to happen. So really, and we know that a notebook's going there. So yeah, it's just finding something for for that. I do want to make a fabric tag, so I've got some I think this is a bit like pillowcase material. I did want to stamp on it, so we'll have to see how that goes. So I've got that out, I've got my archival ink out, and I've got those woodland stamps out. So I do want to do that, but first we're going to make the journal card for this and for this. Now, last night I sat and went through my, you know, already taken apart books and found two images that I would like to use. Love this one, and I'm thinking this one will go in the bigger pocket, but I'm gonna have to see you know where it comes to. So if we look at this small envelope, it is 12 centimeters. So this picture here is 13.5. So I thought it would want to be about 11.5. Okay, and this is 13.5. So what I thought is, if you see my marks here, if I took a centimetre off each side, that would make it 11.5. So that is perfect. If you look, that's that side, that's that side, his tail's still in, and all the rest of it. So that's fab. Yet on this one, if I started at the writing, 11.5 would kind of be straight up that owl's face, which if it was only to there and it was like that, that would be fine. But it's not, it wouldn't then be long enough. So that's obviously, you know, out of the question for that one. I've not measured the other one yet. I'm hoping it's fine, because I haven't really got another picture to use. So lengthways, this is 19.5. And this is just over 21.5. So again, I would have to take about 2 and a bit centimeters off, and I thought I would take that from the bottom because there's only, you know, branch, whereas here there's berries. So let's get the chopper and chop off his head. Not really. That was awful, wasn't it? That wasn't funny at all. So I'm just gonna rough chop down there just so I can get it in my chopper. I don't know if to say that again, because I would want to say and chop off his head. It's yeah, just something that pops into my head every time I say it. think I've seen the film so many times and obviously read the book, and you know, there's been cartoons and everything, hasn't there? Off with his head. Right. And obviously because, you know, my older children are like 28 and 30, and obviously Eleanor's only 14. I've watched it for years and years, and obviously I once was a child. So yeah, it's I've watched it lots. Right, so I think that could be too tall, so let's just take a little bit more off. Beautiful picture, isn't it? This is from Daniel. Oh my goodness, I was going to say Daniel Bannonfield. I don't know if anybody out of the UK would know Daniel Bannonfield, but I think he had a one-hit wonder. Oh, we did have a whole CD out. I think I bought it. Can't remember any of the other songs, but he had a song called "We've Got to Get Through This," or "Gotta Get Through This." Anyway, it was a dancey song. And I can't remember. Oh yes, I was going to call him Daniel Bannonfield. Gordon Bannonfield. And it was Daniel Bedingfield, not Benningfield, or the other way around. I've confused myself. Now I've totally lost the plot. I don't know what I'm doing. Please forgive me. I think the excitement of Christmas is... Right, so obviously that's because I glued the top of this. It's obviously not as high as I measured for. So maybe I just need to take a little bit more than a slither off. And let's hope that it's not too short. If it is, I'm going to be sticking it on some cards, so I could always mat round it. That wouldn't be a problem at all. Obviously it's a bit hard to get in because it's, you know, thin, it's not been backed. So now that's perfect. It's not going to get lost in there, and it's going to have a tab on anyway. So we've got that one. Okay, right, let's lift this up. So the next one, I was going to say, can you see my ruler? This isn't going to be much wider, is it? So this is 13.5. So if we started by there, could just get that in, and even if I've got to cut it down, I'm still okay to about 13. So that's fabulous. And it is 23. So that's fabulous too. So I'm going to cut it at 23 first and see what's what and easy. So I'm filming this on Monday. Let me have a look at the date, just so you know. Monday the 13th of December. So it's Eleanor's last week at, I was going to say work, school. She breaks up Friday. It's just a half day on Friday. Just going to take a little bit more off that. So she finishes at, I think it's 12:20 on Friday. Her bestest friend, her mum's. Fortunately, I am gonna, let's see if I can do it from there. Right, let's let me just reassess this before I forget everything that I'm doing. So 13.5. Okay, let me just mark that. So 13.5 to be there. Was that just there? Can't see. Let's do it where there's nothing there. Ooh, So it's very, very near. So I'm just going to take, I'm going to have to just take a little bit more off this height. Because, I just can't get it in the trimmer without it taking that little notch off, because it's not quite under the trimmer. So it's still catching it a little bit up. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this as near as I can. I'm not so much bothered, I mean the owl's going to be bothered, but I'm not so much bothered about taking part of his body off. Right, let's hope. Right, I need to take a bit more off. So that's about all I can go to height wise. I'm just checking that. Obviously don't be too forceful, because I don't want to, you know, pop my fingers. So look at that. I'll continue my story after, if I've not forgot. Right, still. Don't seem to have gone in anymore, does it? Right, I know this still isn't going to get it to fit right about now, but can take a bit more off. It has made him a bit flat-faced. Okay, let's have a look at that. We're not far off at all. Now, let's round the corners, because if it's a corner issue, that might relieve it a little bit. Now this book that from this image is I forget what it's called. I definitely have done a lazy Sunday. It fits. So there's just a slight bit, look at the top. I've done a lazy Sunday flip through of it, which I have got a playlist, and it is in my Amazon book list. So yeah, it fits. Woohoo! Oh, I didn't put my fingers through, which is good. So let's just check the other side. Yeah, it's fine. Okie dokie. So I can move that out of the way for a second. So yes, when they break up, they booked into the nail salon. I don't know why I said saloon. The nail salon, and they're having some Christmas nails done. And a friend's mum. Oh, I'm gonna stop. Oh, I've just got to 20 minutes and it hadn't cut out. That was pushing it. I've totally forgotten about my camera issues. Obviously, the phone ad as well. But yeah, I think stopping at 10 is a lot safer. I'm going to say normally when I've gone over that, that is when it all goes wrong. So I've bought a load of these file, what are they called, document wallets, because sometimes it's cheaper to buy these than it is actual card. So I just cut them up and use them. This is a blush colour, or buff it's called. I would say it's more a blush. These two are on my, oh look at the fox, Amazon affiliate link. I must say it is an affiliate link. If you do buy something off my list, or if you go on to search from my list and then purchase something, I do make a small commission. So yes, they are in there, and there's also some green ones in there, which I do have a full box of, which I will use once we get, you know, more spring. But yeah, it saves me a fortune on cream card. So I'm just gonna cut that out, and I would probably say it's about, I think at a push we could say 200, but probably more. It don't feel like 160. It feels thicker than, maybe, I don't know, is there such thing as 190? Maybe it is 200, but a thin 200. You do waste quite a bit of these files, but what I will then do is that piece, I will cut it down. And then I'll put this in like my recycle. You know, when I was doing the Trash Tuesdays, which I'll be doing Trash Thursdays next year. So I would put that in there. And then that, I would then use that as the flip. So, yeah, you know, there's some ways. And I mean, even these, you can then, I'm not saving this because I've got loads saved. But, you know, this can then be a hinge. So, yeah, as much as you can't use the whole thing unless you want, you know, grooves in it, you can still do things. You can still do things. So yes, her and a friend are going and having the nails done. I think Eleanor's having hers white. And I think she was, oh, she meant to show me last night. And she did get a phone out ready to show me. And then we ended up watching this film. Oh, I'll have to tell you about it in a bit. And I think she's having like a star on one of them. I assume it'll either be a thumb or a little finger. Or maybe, I don't know if they do them on like middle. I think that finger would be nice. Like a star and a diamond in it. Well, when it was Eleanor's birthday, for Eleanor's birthday, I'd paid for her and a friend to have the nails done. And her friend's paying for Eleanor to have hers done, which I thought was very, very kind. Because I said to Eleanor last night, like, you know, when I paid for your friend's nails, like, I didn't, you know, I hope her mum doesn't think that, you know, I was doing it because I wanted her to do it back, because I wasn't. And I said, like, you got to, like, realise that was really kind of her to, you know, to offer, because I mean, as far as I was concerned, that was part of Eleanor's birthday present. You know, she didn't have a party, she didn't want to go out anywhere with me and Ryan, so yeah, it was like, well, that's part of your birthday celebration type thing. So yeah, I did point out that that was very kind of a mother. So yeah, they're going to have that done. So anyway, Eleanor breaks up Friday, and they're off 2.5 weeks, I think. So I think she's ready for, because they've had some end of year tests and things. So I think she's a bit fed up, and, well, not fed up, well, she's always fed up, but she's a teenager. They're allowed to be fed up. Yeah, I think she's a bit worn out. So, and obviously now she's been going with a friend to her stables and that at the weekend and stuff. And yeah, I think, you know, even teenagers get tired. So yeah, I think she's looking forward to that. Ryan's got Christmas Eve off. I mean, obviously we work in retail, so you're really lucky, you know, to get Christmas Eve off. I've always had to work Christmas Eve at the place where I've been for the last let's say 10 years, because we have the Boxing Day sale. So Christmas Eve we normally work until 8 o'clock, getting the shop, you know, prepared, ready for Boxing Day morning, because they open at it's 6 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, for the last 10 years I've worked Christmas Eve and Boxing Day, but obviously at the minute I'm still off sick, and I mean actually tonight I have got a meeting with my boss, but yeah, I'm going to be telling, because I do still want to go back, because I want to go back and I want to end myself, rather than, oh, I went off with, you know, grieving and depression and anxiety, and I've not come back. I don't want to leave like that. Like, I've worked there too long to leave like that. And you know, there's people I want to say bye to properly and stuff, and I want to go back knowing that I'm in the position where I can say, oh, I'm going to hand my notice in now. But you know, if they want me to leave now, then I will. Like, you know, that's fine. But you know, if they're quite okay with me still staying off, possibly till the end of January, because you know, this is obviously the first Christmas without my mum. It's my mum's birthday, Christmas Day. The memorial bench has just been put up, so I still need to go and see that. So that's a massive thing. The jewellery that I've had made with some of the ashes, that's coming at the end of the year. Where's the folder? And you know, the house is sold, it's a cash buyer, so it's going to be a quick thing. So there's still things to take, you know, finish taking out the house. And you know, we're gonna spread, well, we're not spreading, we're gonna put my mum's ashes in the garden, which I thought, you know, wouldn't probably be till about March. So it's like, you know, it's all happening very, very soon, and I don't want that not to happen, because I know that that's what my mum would want. But yeah, it's very, very difficult, because I feel that that I've kind of left her up there, which, you know, it's totally you know, not true. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a mark in the middle, so I know where to put the tab. You know, that's not true. That, you know, it's totally a rational thought. And like Ryan said to me, you're never going to be ready. And I did think, yeah, you know, he is right. Even if we'd have got to March, I still would have felt the same. So emotionally, I've still got, you know, a lot of things to go through, and I don't want to go back. Why? I'm looking for fingers. Why that's still going off, because, you know, the only reason really why I'm not depressed and suffering from anxiety is because I'm being medicated. You know, those feelings are still there. They're just being suppressed. And And, you know, I don't want to be on them long term. Like, I want to, you know, deal with the things that are coming up and need dealing with. And, you know, then I want to, well, you know, I'm not thinking of coming off them straight away. Like, don't think that. But, you know, by the end of next year, I don't still want to be. I don't want to still be on them. If I have to be, then I obviously will be, because they've made coping, you know, a lot easier. But, you know, I still know I've got to deal with these feelings. It's only really putting it on hold, and then obviously, you know, time will have passed and it'll be a little bit, well, not so raw, should I say. So, yeah, I just don't mentally feel ready for going back. So, you know, I'm just going to tell her how I am, how it is, how I feel. Say that, you know, I'm thinking I don't want to come back till the end of January, possibly the middle of February. And see, you know, what kind of response I get. Like I say, she's lovely, but it, you know, it just depends what the company think about it. Now, I've just put these tabs on, and I am wanting to sew around these, so I will obviously just sew over the top, but I will do that off screen. Really happy with how these have turned out, and I don't want to put anything on them. I like them, you know, just the way they are. So, yeah, I'm not worried about it. Normally, I'll probably be, you know, a bit stressed, you know, the hour before. I'm not going till tonight. She's working a late, so I thought I'll go at 7 o'clock at night, and, you know, the shop will be quiet, and I can't imagine staff, you know, needing her and stuff, so be able to have a chat and stuff. So, yeah, I'm just thinking, well, you know, this is how it is. You know, it's not like I've been, you know, getting paid since end of July, since, you know, my mum first was poorly. So, yeah, that's how it is, and that's that, and just see what she says. So I'm quite happy with that. So let's pop that in and then see what kind of bulk we're looking at. So I'm going to put the Fabri-Tac at the top and the bottom, and I want to try and cover this top bit so it you know, supports the piece as much as possible. And at the bottom. But yeah, even if I do go back in February, I know I definitely will not be there the following Christmas. I will probably go back, be there for a month or so, and give my notice in. I just feel that I want to go back, and I want to do it properly and be in control of it. Because obviously, you know, I've lost control of a lot of things, you know, when things happen and stuff, you've got no control over it. And yeah, I do feel that you know, I don't, after a certain amount of time, want to feel like, oh, I was pushed out and, you know, I wasn't ready to leave. And like, I want to be able to feel, you know, okay, I'm leaving because, you know, I'm making a full-time, you know, work through YouTube and my Etsy, and haven't I done absolutely fabulous, you know, to be in that position, rather than, oh, I've got no job and I'm going to have to make the best of it type thing. Because I don't want all that to be a bad experience, because you know, from being diagnosed as, you know, having a chronic illness to, and I was working full time, to, you know, opening an Etsy shop and then another Etsy shop and then the YouTube and being able to replace those days at work that I've lost with, you know, working from home. It's absolutely fabulous that I've been able to do that. So yeah, I don't want it to feel like, oh, this is what I've had to do because you know, I've pushed out of my job kind of thing. So yes, I feel very strongly about I do want to go back. I can't be bothered to go back. You know, in that sense, it's like, well, I'm actually too busy. But yeah, I still do want to go back. But if they don't want me, you know, I'll have to just think the best of it, and that's that. So I really love that. So just need to say around those. That's that done. So next, I think, because like I say, I know that I want a fabric tag. So I'm thinking, let's cut some card out and see what kind of size. I mean, that would probably be perfect. Obviously not that high. So let's, well, I'll do it with a ruler actually. I think it'll tear. Okay. Yep, it's tough. Oh. Right, so let's think of height. Ooh. Need to sew, not sew, I need to stick that down. So like I say, I don't know if I'm going to have it in this one or in the back. But it's not going to be no different size wise. So I'm kind of wanting it. Like I want to really, oh, that might be too big actually. Just for the fact of the stamps that I'm putting on there, the ink stamps. Let me get that down with the glue before I forget. It might have looked lost so tall. Let's hold that down a sec. And what I'm going to do, because obviously you never know how stamping is going to turn out, I'm going to stamp on the fabric, and if it doesn't work out, then all I've lost is a piece of fabric. I've not, you know, sewn it on and all the rest of it. Right, that can go in my scraps. So let me just straighten this all up on my trimmer. So that's that. That's that. Yeah, that looks super duper. Right, so is this going to be difficult getting? No, it shouldn't be. Which way will it rip? I don't know. Like, how do you know? Oh, that's a Whitney Houston song, isn't it? Oh, I love that song. Anyway, so if I snip there, I don't know if I've tea stained this or not. I don't know if somebody's actually sent it me. I think somebody might have sent me this. Right. And if you did, thank you very much. because it's just the job. So let's check that it's still, I mean obviously I can cut the tag down to the material. Now it's not going to rip that way, is it? Or is it? Do all fabrics only rip one certain way? Come on. Oh no, this rips both ways. So I don't understand that, because I know that I've ripped other fabrics and they only rip one way. Right, so let's get that foam. You know, really, I think, do you think I should, yeah, I mean, I'm asking, do you think I should iron it? Yeah, I should iron it, shouldn't I? So what I'm going to do is, I think this is now about 30 minutes. So I'm going to stop this video. When I come back, this will be ironed. I'll have my box down of things we can look through to see if I can find anything for that, where that mistletoe piece is. And then we should be able to do the tag. Then I'll sew it up and sew the other two tags. We should be able to stick down whatever I've picked out, maybe put something else on there, and I think then that's a folio actually done. And then it's just the journal. So yeah, I'm going to call that a video. I think tonight you will see me setting up a bit more of the planner. I know quite a few of you are really excited, and I'm so happy because I'm so excited. And you know, if you've been watching me a while, you'll know that I am a pretty organised person. The only thing is, you know, as I've got older, and obviously, you know, part of having fibro is, you know, forgetfulness and things like that. I can't rely on my memory as much, and I've always been, you know, a list person, you know, cross it off and then throw that list away type thing. But, you know, obviously I've got a lot of different things going off. You know, I've obviously got home, and everything, you know, within the home, and then, you know, 2 separate shops, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, which I haven't been since I've came back from being poorly. I've not actually really gone on there, but yeah, there's a lot of different sections. Obviously I have a lot of conversations with the admins and the mods. I have a lot of conversations with Nanine from Collage Time. So, you know, there's lots of plans always going off and stuff. So, yeah, you know, sometimes I write things down, and they're for months, you know, a few months in the future. And then I don't know where that piece of paper is. So I'm hoping the planner is going to really fit in, that it's not going to be, you know, oh my goodness, I've got to do that planner. And that it's actually going to keep me more focused and spend less time saying, oh, what did we say about such and such, and things like that, which I do have to, you know, do. You know, many a time we've sorted something out, and then because I've not wrote it down or because I've lost the paper, I've had to, you know, research conversations and old emails, which obviously takes up time. So I'm hoping that the time that I spend filling it in, I should have said this tonight on the planner video, I'll probably say it all over again, will, you know, save me time. So that's it. I'm going. I hope you've enjoyed today's waffle. I didn't realise I was so waffly until I came on. Right, I'm going. I shall see you. Well, hopefully I'll see you tonight. Otherwise, it will be the Roxy Challenge, I think, tomorrow. Then we'll come back and we'll have a couple more days on this and hopefully get it finished. Because, yeah, I want to get back and finish the Shabby Dabby Doodah design team project that I nearly finished before I got poorly. Right, I'm going. Bye.